And welcome back, people, to the third episode of the Airtroopers Let's Build. Here you see us starting to build yet another bridge connecting more of the towers.
We warped back in time a little bit to encompass some of the stuff that you missed. Or that we missed in the previous episode.
So, in the background you can see what we covered last time, Voidmain building that intricate and beautiful tower.
Now, after we made the original walkway, we actually used world edits to move it around a little bit, and then we started roughing it up. So it looked like it actually got destroyed.
You'll also have fun with all the jumping puzzles we built and everything.
We then made a bit of parkour based off of that, so another cylinder was made to base that.
We prefer to call it hardcore parkour.
A few of our builders built, you can see in the background there, building another jumping puzzle, which may or may not lead to a chest with loot.
And massive death.
As we go behind this pillar, you can see some lava added.
Lava, it flows so fast.
The sped up lava effect is all due to the fact that we're speeding this up massively so that you're not sitting here watching it in real time.
I personally think it looks better.
Again, more to the jumping puzzles.
A wonderful beauty shot of the bridge and the jumping puzzle.
Originally, we're planning on having this piece of parkour actually be both ways, but eventually we determined it just works cool being one way. That way you can have some better jumps instead of it all being baby jumps.
But if you're really good, you can make it backwards.
Send us a video, we'll give you a thumbs up.
And here you see me adding the central maze on the lower level of that central tower. Make it through there to gain access to some wonderful prizes. Glowstone all over so that you don't end up running into a whole bunch of mobs. And some walls.
But I like mobs, Mommy.
So you'll see me in the background there adding some more fence posts just to give it that setup effect,
that wonderful
support.
That wonderful caged-in feeling.
Now this is all you're going to get of that because the camera kind of freaked out when I tried to fly through there.
Now, you saw the fish box earlier, but this is actually making some of the details on the walkways.
As you can see, this is very reminiscent of some of the Elder Scrolls series in Oblivion.
We used like overall arches that came around the sides and then decoration between the two.
You'll notice you'll have to be careful and watch your step on those bridges as there are holes everywhere. That's just to add a little bit of challenge to the map, and as you can see, just like before, you've got the fire on the edges.
Fire!
Here you go to start building yet another of the towers. This is an edge tower, and you can see an absolutely destroyed tower on the side over there. You can see I'm using the world edit cylinder tool there to create a cylinder, and then the voxel brush to cap it. I tried placing a cylinder down, wasn't happy where it was, so I moved it over and moved on. Added another roof and another cylinder. And I continued to move it over until I was happy with it. I then had to add a bridge so that you could access it.
A really easy way to make a bridge fast is to actually use the line tool from Voxel Sniper, and then just clean up the little edges.
Here is the bridge.
So there's the remnants of the destroyed bridge that we're building. Kind of ironic that we're building it already destroyed.
We actually copied and pasted a piece of the destroyed tower in another place in the map so it didn't look so out of place. And when we realized how close it was to the tower, we decided that would make it look as if it was destroyed. So that one time there was a bridge going across there, but it just got completely blown up.
You see we're adding more netherrack on the sides to create the fire on the edges. And I'm adding a roof to the top. Originally, I was going to make that the final roof, but as you'll see, it's merely part of the roof. You can actually climb up there in the final build, and you will be able to poke your head out.
Whether that's a smart idea or not, that's yours to discover.
And see, I go ahead and add the final piece to that top there. And I wasn't quite happy with the shape of that tower, so you'll see me make it slightly smaller before poking a hole in it and adding a light up there. There you can see I'll add some fire in there just to give it a cool effect. I observed the tower from a distance and went back in to make some edits. A sweeping shot of the tower reveals how much went into it.
Here's some more of the parkour that was made. Basically, there's supposed to be a destroyed piece of bridge. You can still get across, but it took some effort to do.
At the beginning there, you could see the beginning of some fingers. I was trying out an idea, and Tridler came along and helped me out by making it so much better.
It is a hand.
You can see the face built into the wall there.
To make the hand, I basically made spheres that were based on specific points I used. Like standing there and placing it with voxel. Or actually, sorry, rolled at it. And then I placed spheres and then used voxel sniper to connect the two. Once that's done, I just clean it up a bit.
And you can see some more edits that I made to that tower, creating some stilts for it to be supported by. And
this is actually a build done by two of our builders who kind of showed up near the end wanting to help. And so we gave them this tower, or in specific this platform to build on, and they built a huge giant tower by hand.
This is a building.
You can see a bit of lava in the center there, something they were planning on doing more with later. And the start of a staircase in the center. You can see it's connected to several other towers through, again, the flaming bridges that have holes all over them.
I started adding some really good decoration along the sides at the doors. I mean, we can't see it's on the other side, but it is very cool.
And they started the second
layer of their tower.
At this point, we're still very much glad there is no Minecraft Fire Department.
You can see a nice shot of the tower in the back there. The one that we just went over earlier.
And you can see they did jump in to use a little bit of voxel sniper there, but not a whole lot.
The build has a really nice effect at night, the way that it has all the black outlined by the brightness of the fire and the lava.
And they add yet another piece to it. Now we'll jump away from that for a bit and take a look at the start of the death spawn area. So when you die, you'll have somewhere to view the ongoing battle.
The wall was used just to outline it, but we didn't have to replace that with glass, so you had a nice viewing section.
As you can see, Monkey there removed a little bit too much of the lava, and had some issues removing the amount he wanted. Some of our friends spawned in the background there. Nice creeper and a few zombies.
It just want hugs.
That's a nice stone you have there.
So we used World Edit to place some hollow spheres of glass and also some spheres of air to make it inside all hollow.
So that creates a nice dome shape. That's the front of the viewing area. We will expand it out into the background.
Yay!
Once again, daytime, and we continue working.
The chasm was big enough that it actually spanned several biomes, including the snow biome as you see there. The biomes were eventually changed though.
This is the inside.
Started off by creating a carpet.
Purple just seemed nice.
It's the color of royalty.
It's also the color of obsidian.
And we started placing down some lava in the back there behind the walls, behind a couple of walls.
To create a nice lighting effect. We then used voxel sniper to the line brush to create a center red carpet for you.
Because what kind of an entrance would it be without one?
And we started taking care of the roof. We had a plan on filling the entire thing in with lava. The problem is, of course, the floor is made of wool, so we had to be careful of that.
And we couldn't have just done that beforehand, because that would have been too easy.